What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? As you can tell from the title of this video, this is not going to be a laugh fest. This is a serious video. I haven't done one of these in a while. But in my walk of life here, and the way that I've done my YouTube channel with the jokes and then opening up to people and trying to help people out, I've talked to many people. And a lot of these people are in pain. I've talked to people so fat they can't leave their house. I've talked to people so crippled by anxiety that they can't even interact with their own family. I've talked to people with mental and physical illnesses of all types and kinds. And a lot of these people just aren't happy. And occasionally, some of the people that I talk to are so miserable that they contemplate suicide. And it's hard to know what to say. But I want to give you an example. Tonight I got an IM from someone who I just met. And he says, "Hello, my friend. I just wanted to say hi. And I'm having huge problems, and I don't know if I'll ever talk to you again. My life is falling apart, and reality's checking in on me. I just want to wish you the best of luck in life, and I hope you get whatever you desire in this lifetime. You are a good man, my friend. I appreciate all the laughs you've given me." And 20 minutes later, when I read it, he was already gone. And that's a shame. Because I have something to tell people when this topic comes up, and I try to tell them often. So for the sake of expediency, I wanted to record this video so that I could say, here's my thoughts on this topic. Watch it. Take 5 minutes out of what's left of your life and contemplate what I have to say. I've been through a lot of pain too. And I will tell you that just like many of the people who came before me, some of the greatest minds in our history, I have contemplated suicide because it's a great coping mechanism to think that no matter how low I go, no matter how much pain I'm in, this is still an option. And sometimes people have followed through with it. And I will be the first to admit that there's a very few opportunities in which someone's life is so forfeit. That's the right decision for them. A cancer patient who's got a week left to live comes to mind. An Alzheimer's patient who barely knows who they are anymore and is having a moment of clarity. Maybe situations like that. Irrevocable situations. But for the most part, it doesn't make any sense. Follow my logic. Death is inevitable. You are going to die. I'm going to die. We are all going to die. Everyone that ever came before us, everyone alive today, and everyone after us will die. And death is inevitable. Now, if you're a Christian, you believe that there's an afterlife, and you may end up in heaven and you may end up in hell. But one thing is true. If you read the Bible, it's been quoted to me. I don't know the scripture, but it says that you will not remember the pain and the suffering that you went through on this earth. You know, hey, if you go to heaven, maybe you do if you go to hell, I'm not sure. But you'll recognize your family, you'll recognize your friends, but you won't know the pain that you suffered in this life. You won't carry that memory with you for eternity. If you're an atheist, you don't know what happens, so it doesn't make any sense. And if you're agnostic, you don't know what happens. And if you're an atheist, you believe nothing happens, most likely. You may believe in reincarnation, you may believe in those things, but one common truth is here. When this life is over, you're not going to remember what happened, what put you in so much fucking pain today. And that's good. That's probably why you're thinking about it. But let me offer this. If it's inevitable, if no matter what kind of pain you go through, you'll never have to suffer. If you suffer another day or 5 more days or 10 more days or 1,000 more days, you won't have to remember once you're finally dead. Why not write it out? Now, first time I really thought about killing myself was when I was 15. I thought about it at great length. I researched different possibilities. I was in a lot of pain, and I thought that the cycles that I was enduring were irrevocable. And I was wrong. I led a pretty good life. When my mother passed in October of last year, and Christmas rolled around, and I spent my first Christmas without not much to do, it was awful. And I thought about it then. But you never know what tomorrow will bring. Simple things, like making a new friend, meeting somebody else, having some of the problems you are experiencing solved, figuring out new ways to live, new ways to be. Maybe it's something as simple as finding a new show that you enjoy watching, or finding a new activity. For me, finding a new food to enjoy. Maybe it's exercising, learning that kind of progress. Maybe it's taking up a hobby or a skill. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's something miraculous. Maybe God will reveal himself to the world tomorrow afternoon. Maybe aliens will visit for the first time. Maybe we'll finally unlock the keys to immortality. Maybe. So why trade that potential for good, that potential for happiness, that potential for joy, for a guarantee of nothing? It just doesn't make any sense. There's the possibility that you will end the cycles that are causing you pain now. There is the possibility that if you're sick, you will get better. That if you're mentally crazy, they will come up with a drug or a psychiatry or therapy. There's always a path that you can take in this life that may lead to something good. So why guarantee the absence of good? Why guarantee what all religions and all people truly believe equates to nothing? Some is better than nothing, last I checked. So if I sent you this link, it's because I thought you were maybe considering offing yourself. And I don't want you to do it. Not just for me, because I don't want to know that you've chosen to take your own life, which is awful. Not just for the people in your life who care about you and love you, or even the people who just barely know you, who are going to be devastated when they find out you did it. But for you. Because you do not know what tomorrow will bring, my friend. It potentially could be very, very good. So do the math. Think it through. I hope you make the right decision, the smart decision. Stick it out. And if you don't, best of luck, wherever you end up. For those of you who are watching this, just made it to the end, thanks. It's a rough topic. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And maybe if you leave a comment, maybe someone watching this video is really thinking it through. We'll see this, and maybe they'll read it. And maybe you've got the chance to change their mind, if I couldn't.